Welcome again to Let's Talk Science with Pastor Dan. This video is sort of going to go with the last one, and it has to do with how we're to take Scripture. We can take specific Scripture and pull them out and begin to read them and read into them things that God says because of our own passion, our own zeal. But God needs us to take the whole counsel, read all of Scripture in total. When you do that, you get a much broader picture, a much more accurate representation of the will of the Father. We can get so excited about doing something that we'll think we know what God's will is because we're applying our own biases in there. Isogesis exposed to exogesis. I think that's the other way around. But the idea that we're allowing our philosophy to affect Scripture as opposed to letting Scripture affect us. Isogesis. Making sure that Scriptures that don't come in conflict with each other. A lot of times what people will do is they'll find a Scripture, they'll get excited about it, and say, well, this applies here. Well, no, that deals with this aspect, not the whole of society. You can't apply that which deals for the individual to the government, which I talked about before. So making sure we know all the Scripture, being into the Word, and allowing God to speak to us in total so that we don't speak to God our will. We say, thy will be done, as opposed to thy will be done. Hopefully that makes sense. Take care. God bless.